Prince Harry's furious about a book, but why? Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here. Thank you as ever for your company. And if you're wondering, this particular door behind me here is an 18th century church. Now, this particular church, as ever, has a lot of history. And for great book lovers, they'll be thrilled to know that through those doors on many occasions were part of the Bronte family. That is, of course, the Bronte sisters, who gave us such great books like Wuthering Heights, turned into an amazing single later, well, many years later, by that composer, singer Kate Bush. But as ever, as we say on the show, back to your royal story of the day. Now, as we know, Prince Harry's got this mega book deal with Penguin Random House, but recently, only last week in fact, the ex-royals had to hit out against claims that they were offended by Her Majesty the Queen. That's in a new sort of tacky tell-all book which has been updated and released, well, rather strangely, on the anniversary of the demise of the late great Princess Diana. Some people are speculating just how tacky can you get. But as ever, as we say in the show, also moving forward with the story. This is simply because Prince Harry and his legal team have cast an eye now over the book, which previously had been alluded to that the ex-royals had actually assisted with, but on this new updated version it appears that they now seem rather offended by it. This is the problem, of course, when you associate yourself with certain people. Now, what Prince Harry's more concerned about is, and our Penguin Random House, is this. You see, Prince Harry plans, as we've told you here on the show many times, to reveal all, particularly about his military career, early life, and then the early part of meeting the former actress known as Meghan Markle. No titles for Meghan, they mean nothing, as we've often told you on this show. And what the problem is now, that this particular book has become, if you like, a definitive version. So Prince Harry doesn't want to have to correct all of those untruths. He likes his own truth bombs, as he likes to call them. And if he has to keep correcting things, then that becomes problematic, because whose is the real story? One would assume, of course, that it would be the former royal Prince Harry. But as we've now seen, and he sat there opposite his wife, or next to his wife, alongside Oprah Winfrey, a lot of the things that he spoke about in that interview haven't become true. We won't go into detail, we won't bore you. So moving forward, it does look now like the legal team for Harry and Meghan, I bet they're kept incredibly busy, are now scanning an eye over the finished copy. And if there's anything that they don't like the look of, then these particular authors could look forward to some kind of letter or indeed recorrection. And of course for Harry, he wants the definitive version, as he said, not of the prince that he was born, but as the man that he's become, to remain the main book. Neil Sean in the heart of England.